What's good, y'all? It's your boy Lil Sim, man. I'm here with Broken Playground Conversations. I'm here to answer some questions. Let me know what's up, man. What's good? I grew up in Mississauga, Ontario. When I was young, I used to live in Toronto, but then later on, I just moved out with my family because, I don't know, because around the time the house was small, but now we moved into a bigger house, and everything was good since then. I had a lot of like good memories around there and stuff like that, so yeah. Oh, man. Where does it start? When I was younger, my family members will always call me like Lil Simmy, like Lil Simmy Simmy. Shout out my auntie, she was the one who like called me that. So it was like I didn't at first when I started doing rap, I was gonna go by Young Sim, but I was like nah. I didn't think it was gonna work. So instead of being Young Sim, I'm gonna be like, yeah, there's like Lil Pump, there's like Lil Durk and all these other rappers. You know what? I'm gonna be Lil Sim, you know, but I'm gonna be the type of Lil Sim, that type of Lil Sim rapper that's gonna be like make an effect in this world, so that when people listen to my music, they just wanna have fun, straight positivity, no arguments, no nothing. And if you hate me, dog, then yeah, the door is that way, fam. You just go that way. Simple as that. I don't spread no negativity when it comes to like my music and when I perform with my fans. So, well, during COVID time, I was mostly like a basketball player before I became a rapper. And ever since when COVID hit, I just felt like my dreams like making to like the league and stuff like that was like out the window because it was some hard times. But I remember one time I was in my room and I don't know, something just came up to my head and say like, yo, let me listen to Pop Smoke. So I just been listening to him, stuff like that, like for like a whole 8 hours, and it was like crazy. And then from that moment on, I like started like rapping like how he raps, like listen to his stuff. I hear myself on his stuff. I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna start rapping, fam. Because I think I've been doing with the whole basketball thing. I think it's not gonna work out. So why don't I follow my own path and just do music? And plus, me growing up, I love to listen to music and listen to other great artists like Nas, Jay-Z, even newcomers like Lil Uzi Vert, Pop Smoke, definitely. Yeah, and the rest of the other artists. Like I want to be different. I want to start doing this, so I can make a change, not just for me, but for my family, and stuff like that. Top 3. Oh man, gave me a big question for that one. I'm not gonna lie. I would say, number 1 for me has to be Nas, because I grew up with Nas music. Number 2 in the current generation, definitely have to be Pop Smoke. Third, I would probably say growing up I listened to a lot of Lauryn Hill a lot. Yeah, so I've been fucking messing up with like not messing up but like figuring out the flows and stuff like that. Especially what she's saying, so I hear what she's saying. So yeah, basically it was like my top 3. I liked it.
I fuck with that, that's sick.
I just want my listeners to like listen to my music. Whenever they hear my music, they just be happy and just get hyped every time. I don't want them to listen to my music and then just stand there and just being dead. Like I want them to have fun, because this is what music's all about. Music's all about having fun with each other. If you can't have fun with each other, then what's the point?
Yeah.
And on top of that, like when they hear my music, they just get amped up. Like everyone just gets into a circle and they just dance and get sturdy, all of that, fam. So it's like, yo, I want to do this. Like this is really what music is all about. It was through a text message with my old friend Deshaun, but he goes by Day Day. Me and him will go way back since we were like kids. Around the end of 2020, I was telling Day Day that I wanted to just do music and shit, and I showed him my first song that I ever made, Different. And when I showed him that, he's like, yo, I know these other guys that do rapping shit and this and that. So since then, he plugged in with me with It Man, Uno, and the rest of the gang. And since then, man, we just been working hard. We always text in the group chat every day, sending each other beats, sending some ideas like what we can do to like improve, and like sending some ideas like what we can like grow as artists. Basically, yeah. Damn. I would say, I'm just kidding. Number 3 has to be like Transformers, the second movie by Michael Bay. That's fire. I don't even know what he says. But second one now is I really did like I like Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim was like my one of my favorites. Yeah. And then third, no, my first one right now, I'll say my favorite movie right now probably have to be Avatar 2. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Because then that movie's been on repeat for me. I didn't think it was gonna be that good at first, but once I started watching it more, yeah, it's a pretty good movie, fam. It's amazing. Graphics and everything is just crazy. Try to like use fast raps and drill beats, basically, because I'd be barely hearing stuff like that in drill beats and stuff like that. But for me, it was like, if I had like this crazy idea, it was like, what if I put like UK flow and like New York flow and I put it together into one drill song? It'll be sound different. So one time you'll hear one UK flow, and next minute you'll hear a New York flow. So it'll be better like that. And then also, I feel like it's evolved a lot, because especially with like all like the big artists like Change the Game, Chief Keef, Migos, Jay-Z, all those people, they've really upgraded and pretty much evolved rap music to this day. And now that hip hop is #1 genre, so that's crazy. Like we're above rock and roll. So for me, I feel like that's just like really street mind blowing, basically, because hip hop was already overlooked back in the day, but now that it's evolved that much that we can hear like different types of rap music, etc., etc. So 2023, whole lot of new music and a whole lot of drill music. I know I've been slacking for a while because I've been doing other stuff with like trap music and etc., etc. But I feel like I had to go back to where all things started, so I'm gonna go straight to the drill music, and later on I'm gonna change it to like R&B, rage music, trap music, anything, doesn't matter. But right now, I think I'm gonna stick with the one thing that made me get started with this music thing in the first place, and that was drill music. Definitely Drake, definitely. If he was still alive, it would have been Pop Smoke, but I feel like my second choice would have to be Chef G. And thirdly, I would have to say Lil Baby, definitely. He's one of my favorites. Either Lil Baby or Nas, because I grew up listening to Nas when I was a kid, so it would be crazy to get some knowledge from him and help me work on my craft like how he does, because he's master with writing and shit. So, and then producers, Justin made another one, definitely. I would say Dev is lit. You know, the guy that does like DG sounds like, Devil, this shit hard. Definitely. Yeah. And then I would say Murder Beats. Either. Yeah.
That's hard.
I heard it in a reaction, basically. And that was around the time I started getting to listen to K-Flock and all those guys. Because K-Flock was, actually B-Love was the guy I first heard of. And then since then I heard Dougie B. And then when I heard K-Flock, I knew it was raps. He's tough. But when I heard Tikari, what made me remix it was like, I know the beat was hard, but it was just like the way the bass started. It was like dun, dun, or some shit like, yeah, like it made it like hype. Like, it's like when you hear this shit, it's like, yo, we want to get sturdy to this shit. Like, that's crazy part, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. I really want to drop Christian Dior. Yeah. Just put Iron to Pop Smoke, the guy who made me start doing music in the first place. And also, my cousin's gonna be on that track too. He's gonna be making his debut with his song, so he's releasing. So I'm gonna be dropping this very, very, very soon. I'm gonna show a snippet, so make sure y'all tune in for that. Still, it might drop around late February, to say the least. Music video? I don't know. Just make sure you follow your dreams, eh? Don't listen to what other people, because there's gonna be people out there in the world that are gonna be wishing that they can do the stuff that you do. So all they do is just hate. Just don't listen to them. Block out the noise, and just to keep doing you. Keep doing you. If you want to do basketball, if you want to make it to the NBA, if you want to do music, if you want to play soccer and all this stuff and play in FIFA, just work hard for it. The main thing is just to work hard. Because if you don't work hard, you're not gonna get nowhere in life. That's how life is, fam. Life is just troubled timings these days, and sometimes it's good days and sometimes it's bad things. So I just feel like working hard is like the true key to accomplish your goals. Alright, y'all, this is your boy Lil Sim, man. I'm killing with Broken Playground. Make sure y'all go stream up T Cardi. It's out right now on all platforms. Also follow me on the Instagram, little underscore sim0. That's little sim underscore sim0. All right, peace, y'all.